He's big 50. Up it's 3 games, I think. Starting. Bro, I've been starting ever since I bust the Bulls ass.
Let's check out the Sprite Ice Cold keys to the game.
But they
Now,
keep
Clark,
playing
as
with
you
my
look at the
rotation.
Pacers, what do you think will be the key for them?
Well, when you look at Michael Ray, he's a guy that requires your full attention. He's a dead-eye marksman from long range, deep range. I call it in the gym range.
And Clark, since we're talking about the keys, how about Milwaukee? What's the key for them?
They need to try and keep Danny Granger off balance. He's the NBA scoring leader, so there's no questions about his offensive acumen. He's the focal point of their scouting report, and slowing him down will be crucial.
It ought to be a compelling game to watch. Thanks, Clark. And here are the Bucks now.
Oh my
Following the
God,
Pacers
this nigga
hits
picked
to the baseline. To zero. In close. The shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Their field goal percentage was poor. That's the only way I can describe it. It was woeful. And they know they can't come out and expect to get on top by shooting poorly. They got to do a better job with their shot selection and offensive execution.
And here are the Bucks now. This is the second time they've matched up against Indiana.
A team whose bench got outplayed last time out. Sometimes the starters aren't the story.
And here is Red. His last outing, he had 8 points. Thomas, that's good. Bucks on D. That one went down to the wire. If I recall, and really like you said, it's the bench, Clark. It's the bench that sometimes makes all the difference.
Well, Kevin, it happens that way sometimes. Your second string can definitely be a pleasant surprise.
I don't know if you ask the average fan, if you ask them to name the top small forwards in the league, if they would pick Danny Granger. You might. It's certainly a rising star at that position.
Well, if you've been watching the NBA, you'd have to pick him too. I mean, this guy has been spectacular. Consistently scoring the ball at a high level. Getting to the foul line much better than he did in the past. Adding that to his three-point game. And he's also becoming a much better playmaker, Kevin. Not only is he looking to score, he's driving the ball looking to...
I used to hate getting kickoff first. It's like, oh man, I gotta go improve myself first, get the first touchdown of the game. Oh, so much pressure. Just let me play defense. No. This game is funny, chat. I get this white boy in the air. I'm finna boom. Look at this. They let this cracker foul me. Oh my God.
Create for other people, and I think that's a sign of continuing growth in Danny Granger's game.
And he makes the first one.
Decent.
Gets them both. Now Dunleavy, 11 points last game. Here's Granger, nails the easy jumper.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet stroke.
So it's Milwaukee.
Crowd in the paint.
They trail by one. Here's Thomas, can't hit from the post. 2:45 left in the first. Granger gets in close, graceful finish. 5 points in the game.
Meantime,
it's been a good shooting start to the game. Shooting 75% from the field on their first 4 shots.
Shorty cannot hit, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
I need this amount of these shots.
Granger with the ball. Guarded by Red. From short range.
You know, Kevin, last year, Danny Granger really stepped up as an all-star player and a leader for the Indiana Pacers. I mean, he's a remarkable scorer. As a matter of fact, he's the only player in the history of the NBA to increase his scoring average by 5 points a game in his first 4 years in the league. He was a 25-point per game scorer, and he does it with three-point shooting, driving the ball to the basket, and knocking down almost 90% of his free throws.
So it's Indiana following the bucket by the Bucks. Foster. He's guarded by Thomas.
In-game adjustment.
Much mustard on that.
Just about to say.
That's not something you see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
To the paint. Here is Mbamute. Connects from in close. So it's Indiana now. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Taking a look at Indiana. This is a team that absolutely is lethal from long range. #1 in the NBA.
Boy, the three-point shot is a major weapon for this team, and they know how to maximize it. They'll play inside out. They'll space the floor.
And Indiana has possession. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shorty. Tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go.
Looked like he had the angle. That's a bad miss.
All the time, and all of a sudden, it's just nervous.
Can't make.
You just be so nervous that I can't score.
Still a 50.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. That's the same look I got 25.
Here's Shorty on close range. Misses the buzzer beater. The Pacers with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, they've played great defense. It's been an absolute clinic at that end.
And then we still not gonna let you get by.
All right, the first quarter had a
God,
lot
I
of
be
good
getting
action. I think we'll be
I'm
under some
trying
more here
to
in the
push
second.
hard left, hard right. I'm like, bro, why am I box so?
And here's what's in store for next Wednesday. It'll be Kevin Garnett and the Boston Celtics as they travel to Louisiana to take on the Hornets at the New Orleans Arena. It all gets going at 7 o'clock Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. And Indiana has possession. The Bucks missing that time. Granger backs down on 6 feet, and that one's good.
Bro, I'm pressing square. I
He's
tried
got
to as soon
9.
as this nigga.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his
Didn't
face.
challenge this
And
shot
from
at
such
all.
close range, that shot's a gimme.
Now, Mbamute turned in an outstanding game
Oh
against
my
New York.
God. He made me jump. No, man, I
Granger backs in.
that would have been tasty.
Here's Granger. Shot is
Get a
up,
free bucket.
and it's
They gotta
Milwaukee
jump
the other
early
way.
every time.
They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, so many times
You want the
it's not
ball
what
in, BJ?
your team accomplishes, but what the other guys lack.
Do something with it.
They took advantage of a poor offensive outing, playing well enough themselves to come out on top.
So it's Indiana now, following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Jones backs him down. Great anticipation.
That's my steal.
And here are the Bucks now. They trail by 1. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now, Mbamute. Murphy on him.
Inside, outside, Kevin, I love it.
Well, he's
Drew the
scared
D
shit.
in, and then kicked it out to the open man.
Wait till they get to 60.
Jones gets in close.
He need to get to 60 before that.
Milwaukee in the lead.
Shoot off rip. That's what matters.
They've been on some.
But we is that.
Come on.
Can't get the way with the fade.
I don't know how to work post move on.
Gotta keep on that attitude.
Here's Red.
That's the
Plays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
And the Pacers call time here. Quickly, let's check out the Eastern Conference standings. The season in full bloom. Taking a look at Indiana. This season has been a
I don't
struggle
need
for
the
them.
bullshit. That's
They're
my
down at
bread
the
and
bottom of
butter.
the
Catching
conference.
it down low.
And checking
Catch
out
this
Milwaukee,
sky.
2 games behind.
You know, they've not had any trouble with this team so far. They're undefeated against them in their prior meetings, so you would think that they've got tremendous confidence when they face them.
Indiana trailing here.
Oh!
And next Tuesday, you'll want to tune in. Dallas Mavericks with the road game.
They
They
see
will
my
take on the
potential
Nuggets in
over
the Mile
here.
High City at the Pepsi Center.
Come
Football
on,
time,
bro.
7 o'clock Eastern.
Me and
You
42
know
was
they're
on
gonna
the
be
break.
extra hyped up for this one.
You're right.
Nowhere near me.
Michael Red is on the wing. Guarded by Prince. The handoff to Red. Collects loose for a 3. Rebounded by Troy Murphy.
Well, it's obvious they've definitely
believe
come
it,
out
don't
ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular contest. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pump.
That nigga stepped back.
And here are the Bucks now.
This week.
2:05 left in the second. And those rebounds, Clark, are talking about they're creating opportunities for them. It's still a close game.
Yeah, it sure is, Kevin. That's right. It is a close game. This game is a lot closer than it should be. I still think they need to step it up on the offensive end of the floor.
And Indiana has possession following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Granger.
What you doing?
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Bounce pass. Drops it in on the layup.
Those are the shot opportunities you want, right in the lane.
And the Pacers call time here.
That's why I'm a starter.
And a brief moment
Because I missed, it don't mean I'm gonna miss again.
Well, you look at
By the better look.
leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
With his unbelievable scoring
This
ability,
nigga
he is
averaging 30.
such a security blanket, not only for his teammates, but for his coaches. I mean, this is a guy that you can count on to produce night in and night out at a
He's
high
6
level.
years from
Because
retirement.
there's
What's
just
going
not
on?
anything he
must have
can't
had the
do
thumb game.
at the offensive end of the
Hey, I'm telling you. I know I was.
And Indiana has possession. 9-point game to Mbamute. Red. And here's Thomas. Right wing. Shorty to the baseline. Warren, the 10-footer, kisses it off the glass. Nice bucket by the 5th-year veteran out of Syracuse. Dina wasn't careful with his position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation. And around the league, here are some games in the Eastern Conference. There's the Hawks taking the win in Atlanta. The Chicago Bulls going down. It was success for the Wizards on the road as the Magic dropped one at home. It was success for the Nets on the road. The Celtics were defeated.
Excuse me.
And that's all we have for you right now.
These guys are taking complete control of the game. No contest.
They ain't been here.
He needs to hustle.
He needs to hustle.
Tadina deflects the pass.
I got one.
Down low. Hinsbrough, guarded by Red.
You don't get 30 passing the ball. Show me that 30 and we in the third.
To sink it,
Sitting in the paint. When you look, you ain't
The
got
Bucks
I
on a
ain't
bit
got
of a roll
no
here.
time.
Here's
Oh, excuse
Shorty,
me.
kisses it off the glass and in.
My first spin move success
10
late.
points for him.
Well, that's an excellent job of getting to the bucket. They're rolling to start this half. Everything is clicking.
And the Pacers call time here.
When moves work right, look at 50 overall.
Make sure you catch a special broadcast,
Oh,
a
and that's on
truly
the bench.
historic
He definitely
event
not taking
in
that
Dallas,
on.
Texas. The biggest NBA event of all
But they
time.
just said he was on the bench.
This year's All-Star
Right.
Weekend. Always an incredible event.
The All-Star game really shows you how popular this game is. I mean, you walk around and see fans from all over the world attending the festivities, having fun. They're from all walks of life, all genre.
Glad I'm an
Is
85.
represented there, interacting with different activities they
If I
have
would
up.
chose
I mean, it really just shows you how much this league has grown over the past 2 decades.
And as you know, sometimes the foreign players are the biggest players in the league, and that's kind of the case right now.
Yeah.
Now, men are right on down the line.
It's a worldwide game.
Here's Granger, sinks it. He's got 11.
That's a good look. Very nice
Ain't
look.
nobody play this. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Down low to Red, jacks up the triple. Granger with the rebound.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got
Man,
a
he
nice
trying
clear
hard
look.
to get to that
Just didn't
30.
convert.
Granger wasn't paying attention. Stepped in the line, and that's a turnover.
Josh, we
And here are the Bucks now.
I got no swag.
The dump off to 0.
I like that little animation, even though it's a oh
Dumps it
my
off. Mbamute. Peaches.
Even though it's
The shot
just
no
counter
good.
dribbling.
And Indiana will go the other way
It's
with it.
never good.
They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Oh, kickball, but no.
Here's Milwaukee now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Shorty leads the game in assists. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Down by 15. To Rush.
Stalling for that big play. You ain't finna just get your own highlight, nigga. You played soccer for free.
To the middle.
Hey,
Here's Prince. Buries the short-range jumper.
Hell no.
He has 6.
Passes like that are fun to watch. Beautiful feed inside for the score. He placed it perfectly, Kevin.
Here's Shorty. Dumps it off. He turns it
That was
over.
a
Will go
wide
the other
open
way.
pass. That nigga
Now
was
let's take a
wide
look at the
open
most
at the
efficient
wing.
scoring
How did
teams
I
in the NBA.
make
Taking a look
that
at
hard
Milwaukee.
with a
Second
60-some
in the
pass?
NBA,
But that ain't
such
that.
great shooters.
Brandon Jennings
With all of the great shooters they have,
Can't
it's
even make a pass.
almost easy to think that they would shoot a high percentage. But there's some other factors at play here. They're unselfish.
I watch
They set
Bron,
good
watch
screens.
every other
They
point
move
guard
well
throw out
without
the
the
shot
ball.
all game.
And they're disciplined in that they don't take just any shot.
So niggas that
They want the
smother
best
that.
shot available, and that's usually what they get. Tipped. And you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't done, is hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
It's blocked. Not the stop, thanks to the block by Dunleavy. The break is on. Granger gets the bucket and the foul. Clark, and this can't continue to be the story for them. You can't convert if you're handing over the ball.
Well, without question, Kevin, you're exactly right. They've had a tough time getting into their offensive flow here because they've turned it over too much.
On defense, Indiana, 11-point game. Murphy gets the defensive 3-second
Save,
call.
buddy. What I do now?
Fans, next Monday you can catch another dose of hoops. We'll see Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. They find themselves at Staples Center to take on the Lakers. Start time, 7:30 Eastern.
Could be fun to watch.
A lot of people were surprised that Michael Redd, when he came into the NBA, was drafted number 43 overall. Surprised some, didn't others. What about you?
I was mildly surprised, but again, it worked out to Michael's advantage because he was able to be around Ray Allen and Sam Cassell in terms of his development. And when he got a chance after his rookie year, he was able to show he was capable.
Do you think he has the best jump shot in the NBA right now? One of the top 2 or 3 in the league?
I would certainly put him in that category. Now, it doesn't look the prettiest from a form standpoint,
You're right.
but in terms of quickness of release and range, it's right at the very top.
And he splits the free throws. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 13. Here's Dunleavy. A little long, but it goes in.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shot. Hang on, man. A word to the wise. There is a reason you're that open. Leave that shot alone.
Yeah, and they take that shit word to the wise. There's a reason you're that open. Y'all must didn't watch my last game. Y'all niggas be dick riding. Ain't do it.
Baseline jumper. That's good. 15 points in the game.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there. They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Here's Shorty. Kept alive. Shorty can't get the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter with the score 36-27. Shorty has played his heart out. 10 points and 2 rebounds.
Boy, he's having quite a game, isn't he, Kevin? He's not considered to be one of their top players, but he has given them a big boost.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game.
I got him.
All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Now here's Prince. He has 6. They've got to push it. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ward.
He just lost another one, Kevin. I mean, he's really having a difficult time seeing the defense here.
Granger with the ball. The Bucks missing that time. Inside, finishes with the soft touch. Sweet touch by the fifth-year veteran out of New Mexico. You're right, Clark. He's not seeing the defense well here.
No, he's not reacting at all. And you hate to see that. I mean, it's tough, but he's a pro, and I think he'll be fine. It's just kind of tough to see right now.
And here is Red, averaging 19 points per contest. 6 seconds to shoot. Run by Prince. Shoots from the post. Red's shot is right there. So it's Indiana now. Their biggest deficit was 15. Here's Granger, scooped up. Here's Foster, tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
Ren, almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Kevin, Red has a unique release, but he's worked hard at it. It's a quick trigger, and it's really kind of unorthodox. But the bottom line is, he's a career 40% three-point shooter, so you can't leave him alone behind the arc.
He knocks down the first one.
Hello.
He gets them both. One of the players, Clark, of USA Basketball, he and his teammates won the gold in Beijing. What did you think about the way that team was put together, and the way they played in China?
I love it. Absolutely love it. Being able to put together a group of all-stars, potential Hall of Famers on that team, and see them play as a team together. Some guys coming off the bench who are perennial all-stars. Other guys subjecting themselves to lesser roles. All of that points to the fact that these guys wanted to be there, and they were all about one thing, winning the gold medal.
Stolen away by the Pacers.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the
And here are the Bucks now. They lead by 7. The handoff to Thomas. Passes back. Dumps it off to 0. Dumps it off to Thomas. Foster on him. 5 on the shot clock. From the wing, Red misses. He's done a great job, Clark, of controlling the ball.
Boy, he sure has, Kevin. I mean, focus and quality ball handling. Very impressive. He really had a positive impact on his team with that kind of work.
Bucks on D. 7-point differential. Here's Granger. And Mbah-a-Moute grabs the rebound inside. Throws it up.
It's great to see two players so in sync with one another. That's a perfect pass for a perfect finish.
So it's Indiana. They trail by 9 points.
Who you dealing with?
Granger. And that is good.
He's had a strong fourth quarter thus far, really providing his team with a lot of offense.
And Mbah-a-Moute gently drops it in.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that song.
Coach O'Brien calls a timeout. They're trailing by 9. 1:49 left in the game. Now let's send it over to our Hall of Famer, Cheryl Miller. Cheryl?
Well, I had a moment to speak with the head coach of the Bucks. He told me it's time to turn it up a notch. He said there's plenty of time to rest later. Right now, I want you to go all out. Kevin?
Thanks, Cheryl. The Pacers with the turnover. That's their 12th.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
The Bucks should slow it down here and use some clock. Here's Shorty, in close, lays it right in. And Indiana has possession. 1:33 after the fourth. Here's Peter. Buries the triple. They cut the lead to 8.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Now, Mbah-a-Moute, averaging 6 points per contest. And Indiana has possession, following the bucket by the Bucks. to Diener. Granger with the ball. He's guarded by Mbamute. Granger misses. Here's Milwaukee now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mbamute can't get it to go. And here we go with Danny Granger. 21 points in the game. Diener makes the long-distance connection.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Here's Red. No good from three-point territory.
Less than a minute remaining now. Looks like this one's all but done, Kev.
Deflected. The steal by Mbamute. To 0. From inside, graceful finish.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
Sorry,
The
Chad.
Pacers call timeout here and take their last 22nd timeout. They're losing by 9. 9 seconds left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
They're going to talk strategy or perhaps what's on the dinner menu tonight. Because this one is really about over. They have no chance of winning this game.
Now here's Prince. He's got 8. The jump hook over Red. Prince's shot is good.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly. Outstanding jump on the ball, Kevin.
The Bucks length the distance as
But they
they
just
outlast
tried to
the
make me
Pacers,
go out bad
50
like
to
that.
46. Shorty is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Well, he was the initiator and the playmaker for their offense, Kevin. He kept his head up and created a bunch of easy scores with his passing.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.
Are you ready for your glowing review? Your shot selection was outstanding tonight. Some of them didn't fall, but that doesn't mean they weren't good shots. I've always stressed the importance of good shot selection. It's nice to see that you don't give away possessions with bad shots. Next topic. You were in the face of your man on every shot he took. I love that. Nothing will earn you more respect than smothering defense like that. Let's see if you can repeat that performance next game.
We're a 72 overall team now. We got drilled. We got drilled. Hey, loud, chat. We're gonna need move. Oh, they ain't trying to let me get no more buckets. Oh, I can't got no low post work. Oh my God. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We might just finish this video out with a drills. Dang, Mike. Same time. So all we earned was one drill. But we on to the game then. Check. Gee. Are you kidding me?
Well, it's time for the Sprite Ice Cold Keys to the game. All right, Clark, so you're taking a look at the Pistons. What's going to be the key for them?
Well, Kev, Kurt Thomas is a guy they've got to keep under control. He is a ferocious offensive rebounder. So box him out, know where he is. Don't even worry about rebounding the ball. Get your body on him. Keep him off the glass.
And here are the Pistons now.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
And here is Ford, averaging 14 points a game. The alley-oop.
The vertical game is in full effect. Look out below.
Pistons on D, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, they just never seem to get untracked. They struggle to get into their usual groove. It seemed like they were disjointed and off balance and tentative all game long.
And it's the Pistons with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Wilcox was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. On offense here, the Bucks. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Kevin, they came really weak. They didn't get settled down really all game long. You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
To Gordon, the steal.
The defense anticipated the kick out the whole time.
Jennings. And here is Thomas. Blocked. And here are the Pistons now. 4-point game. Here's Wilcox. Nails it from close range.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that song.
Shorty. Rebound by Ben Gordon. On defense, the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You know, so many times it's not what your team accomplishes, but what the other guys lack. They took advantage of a poor offensive outing, playing well enough themselves to come out on top.
Here's Howard. Milwaukee in the lead. Skip pass, down low. Shot's good from Mbamute.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
To Gordon. Easy shot. And it's Gordon missing.
Tough miss. They got a good look, just couldn't capitalize.
Here is Mbamute, lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. 6 points for him.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
Intercepted. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Throws it up. The alley-oop. Rebound by Ben Gordon. We talked about sending a message.
Get off the break.
This certainly is one way to do that.
Well, it really is, Kevin. I mean, it's demoralizing to a defense when you can't and don't consistently get stops.
And here are the Bucks now, after the miss from Josh Howard. Red, guarded by Ford. Now, Mbamute.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Now Gordon, looking for his first bucket of the game. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Second in the NBA, such great shooters.
They have a lot of outstanding shooters on this team, and they're really disciplined. That's what you like to see. They don't take a bunch of bad shots. This team gets the shots they want, and they've got a lot of shooters that can knock them down.
And here is Stuckey. Right now averaging 11 points a game. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right wing. To Stuckey. Stuckey laid in softly off the glass.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Here's Shorty. Misses the buzzer beater. The Bucks with the early lead.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open looks. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
We're at the end of one. The score, 12-6. Welcome to the start of the second quarter, and so far it's been a great game, closely contested by both teams. And here is Red. No points for him. And let's check out tomorrow night. The Milwaukee Bucks hit the road. They head out to East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the Nets. That one's scheduled for a tip-off at 7:30 Eastern.
We'll see how it plays out.
The Pistons trailer. Here's Stuckey. Buries the short-range jumper.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Quickly, let's check out the Eastern Conference standings, the season in full bloom. You take a look at the Pistons. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And checking out Milwaukee, tied up with them. And here are the Bucks now. They lead by 4. It's off to New Jersey for them after this game as they take on the Nets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Thomas, no good.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Gordon sinks the open shot. Nice bucket by the 6-year veteran out of UConn.
Well, they're down right now in the game here, but they've been doing a really good job of getting open and knocking down their shots. And that's a big improvement over how they came out of the gates.
And here is Stuckey after the basket by Milwaukee. Right wing to Stuckey. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Milwaukee the other way. Shorty backs in. Mbamute dumps it off to 0. Here's Bogut with 1 on the clock. Kept alive. Lays it right in. He's got 6.
Nice. Big momentum builders, those second chance points.
Stuckey up top. over Red. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
That's a good decision there, Kevin. He got the shot off early, but he was open and he knocked it down.
Here's Shorty. Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Time to tune in tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern. The New Orleans Hornets will be at home in Louisiana. The Boston Celtics come into town. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. Some adjustments for both teams. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Here's Petrus. Scooped up. And Mbah-a-Moute lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. 10 points for him.
Great on the boards here. I mean, they're really working that glass, leading to a jump and second chance points, which oftentimes can lead to wins.
The steal by Shorty.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
Now Gordon. Right now averaging 17 points a game. And here is Howard, guarded by Red. Here's Wilcox, dumps it down with one hand.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute, make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
Pistons on D. They trail by 6. Thomas down low, ball is on him. Thomas, no good. Now the Pistons with it. 6-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pistons with the turnover. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. You look at Detroit, 3rd in the league. So good at spotting up and knocking it down from behind the arc.
Multiple three-point shooters spaced out behind the three-point line. It's a nightmare for an opposing coach. I mean, these guys love the three.
And here is 4. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. It's going the other way. Nice block by Shorty. Shorty on the paint. Gets the lay-in. 12 points for him.
Kev, you can't let him get the ball that close to the basket. By that time, it's already too late.
Bynum, right wing. Leads him with the pass. Here's Gordon. Connects from in close.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Here's Bogut. Shorty leads the game in assists.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Ford connects on his first attempt.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet stroke.
So it's Milwaukee. 6-point lead. Six seconds to shoot. To Thomas from 17 feet out. Kept alive. And here is Thomas, defended by Gordon. Red. To 0. Whips it in off the sweet pick. 14 points for him.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Let's take a look around the NBA yesterday. Dallas with the road win. The Golden State Warriors losing at Oracle Arena. The Hornets fall short on the road. The Magic took that one. Out at Staples Center, the Lakers take charge. San Antonio Spurs going down. And back to the game we go. Ford, no luck.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Here's Red. Drains the easy jumper. They now have a double-digit lead. Here comes TJ Ford. Right wing. To Wilcox. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Howard. Scooped up. Takes a three. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Shorty, defended by Gordon. 6 seconds to shoot. Rebound by Wallace.
There wasn't enough defensive pressure to affect him that close to the rim. I think he just flat out missed it. It's great to see two players so in sync with one another. That's a perfect pass for a perfect finish.
And Mbute backs him down. Bell's shot is good.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
The dump off to Wilcox. Kisses it off the glass and in. 10 points for him.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Bell hits the tray.
He'll make that shot all game long. The defense has got to get over the top of that screen.
The Pistons trailing.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
To the paint. Here's Wilcox. Drops it in on the layup. Sweet touch by the 8-year veteran out of Maryland. 7-second difference between the...
A monster throwdown. Wow. Boom. Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You got to love that.
Here comes TJ Ford. Here's Ford from short range. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mbute.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
He knocks down the first one. And the Bucks with some adjustments here. And here's Ford. And he splits the free throws. Down low to Petrus. Buries the corner jumper.
Boy, what a tough competitor, partner. He's still contributing even with the injury.
We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 51-41. Shorty has played his heart out. And here is Ford. Guarded by Red. Shoots it. The shot is off. And the Bucks going the other way right now. Pops it up. And here is Stuckey. He's got 7. Shorty gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game. And mark your calendars for an upcoming special event. A truly historic event in Dallas, Texas. The biggest NBA event of all time. This year's All-Star Weekend. Always an incredible event.
The All-Star Game really shows you how popular this game is. I mean, you walk around and see fans from all over the world attending the festivities, having fun. They're from all walks of life, all genre. is represented there, interacting with different activities they have up. I mean, it really just shows you how much this league has grown over the past 2 decades.
And as you know, sometimes the foreign players are the biggest players in the league, and that's kind of the case right now.
It's a worldwide game. Well, the D will live with that one. That's really not his range. So even though he bagged the 3, I figure they'll still let him shoot those.
And here is 4. Ball is down low. He's guarded by Thomas. Six seconds to shoot. Gordon cans it from in close.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
Now, Mbamute working on Howard. Kept alive. Here's Shorty. Misses the J after setting up that look with the pump fake. And here comes Gordon. He's got 6. Here's Stuckey. Off the mark with the 3 ball.
Hey, my man, a word to the wise. There is a reason you're that open. Leave that shot alone.
Thomas. The handoff to 0. Now, Mbamute. Stuckey is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. Thomas from inside, plays it right in.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
They're down by 12. 2:58 left in the game. Cheryl, what do you have?
Well, I had a moment to speak with the Bucks. He told them, finish strong inside. I want dunks, layups, or free throws.
Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown.
And here are the Bucks now. 2:41 left in the 4th. Running out of time. The dump off to 0. In close. Got a hand on it. Good D by Howard. And here comes Gordon. Down low. Here's Stuckey. Count it and the foul. It's on Mbamute. He can't complete the 3-point play. The Bucks should look to use some clock here. Jennings, left wing. Nails it from the wing. Nice bucket by the rookie out of Oak Hill Academy High School. Here comes Rodney Stuckey. He's got 12. Here's Gordon from close range. Flies in for the layup.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Pistons on D. Trailing here by 8. And Mbamute backs down. Thomas lays it right in. The Pistons call time. They're losing by 10. 1:48 left in the game. Here's Wallace. Dumps it off. Here's Gordon. Hits the quick shot.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
So it's Milwaukee now. 8-point game. 1:38 left in the 4th. To Mbamute. Gets in close. Oh, so close, but he drew the foul, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's on Josh Howard.
This is a team that seems to be wavering a little bit here as far as their aggressiveness goes, especially when they build a lead. We're not seeing them get to the line as often this half, and I think that's part of the reason why they've lost their edge a bit.
Sinks the first one, and that'll give them a 9-point lead. Gets them both. And here's 4. In close. Shot is off. And the Bucks going the other way right now. Here is Mbamute. Connects on the tough shot.
Well, he knocked that one down, but it wasn't the best shot selection. With so much time left on the clock, you ought to work it around and look for a better shot.
And here is fourth. Al Gordon. Off from three-point land.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
They got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. Mbamute. And it's Ford with the rebound. And here comes Gordon. 10 points for him. And like we were saying,
the bad boy
having more rebounds helps in so many ways.
Well, here with the lead, it's important that you eliminate second chance opportunities for your opponents and then get some of those yourself.
And here are the Bucks now. 10-point lead. Now Mbamute working on Howard. With the fadeaway, Mbamute can't get it to go. The Pistons with time running out on them. And this one does not look good. Stuckey can't get it to go. The Bucks walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Pistons 66-56. For his steady play, Shorty is our Jordan Brand player of the game.
Well, he was the initiator and the playmaker for their offense, Kevin. He kept his head up and created a bunch of easy scores with his passing.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
Check, basking my glory.
Check it out. Your play had me on the edge of my seat all game long. First off, you were very selective on your shots out there. That kind of patience impresses me. I've always stressed the importance of good shot selection. It's nice to see that you don't give away possessions with bad shots. I tell you, another thing I really liked out there was your ball distribution. People love to score, and when you help them with that, they love that. All in all, I really don't know what else to say. Keep it up.
All right.